Hi, Maureen.
Hi, Dave.
Well, you have a lovely organic farm here, which you are going to show us around today, yeah?
Yes, you're very welcome here.
That's lovely. Let's go and have a look at your beautiful farm.
We encourage people to come here, visit on the farm, and to get in touch with the fact where their food comes from. And that food can be coming from a very kind and gentle place and a very organic place.
Yes.
And we feel that that's very deeply part of who we are and who our animals are. Our animals are treated with love and gentility, and you'll see as you'll be able to pet some of the cows.
Do you hug them too, honey?
Yes.
And do you have unpasteurized milk here?
We don't do milk per se. We have 2 dairies in the herd that are available in case there's a crisis that we needed milk. So if we need milk, we can get it. Heidi, petulant.
Yeah.
So we have 2 full dairies in the herd. These 2 dairies can provide milk for calves that are not nursing at some time for a particular reason, or we have need of milk. We can also use their milk. Okay?
But at this moment, do you have any unpasteurized milk?
No, we don't do
I
that.
can't have a glass then.
Oh, you could have some off of Daisy. You might have to wrestle her for it,
though.
though.
I gotta suck the old tit. Okay, that's all right. Let's go.
We have milked Daisy, and well, Sprinkles is easier actually. She's older and easier. Daisy's halter broke, so she doesn't have a halter on anymore. But Sprinkles can be milked for some whole milk.
All right.
And we have done that. Actually, the kitten's got some whole milk off of Sprinkles. She's 20 years old, so it shows you that a cow can live a lot longer in a less stressful situation. When we bought Sprinkles, they lied about her age, so she's virtually 20 years old now. Natural life of a cow is maybe 11 years.
Really?
But you find our chickens in one of those coops they don't see out of doors ever, normally live about 1 or 2 years, and here they live about 5 years.
Really?
That is to say, the chickens go out in the morning, spend the whole day outside without any, some people say free range, but actually the chicken is in a fenced in area. They are not. The only thing that is fenced here is a garden, and is fenced out, as you will see.
But the chickens are in there, I can see.
Yeah, it's the end of the season. They're allowed to go in and do whatever they want to do.
Oh, end of the season is
yes,
good.
Yes, it's the end of the season. The fences are down. And please don't knock the corn down. Jasmine, yeah, that's a Rottweiler cross. She takes care of things that are not supposed to be here. The raccoon in the woodshed was way too close to the house, and I called.
Okay, let's go see the farm.
Yeah. Okay, so our little organic garden, and like all gardens, it has to be done in rotation. So last year we had corn in the back row, and we had potatoes and rutabagas here, some turnips and things here, and everything has to be rotated every year. So this year we had onions back there, followed by corn, lettuce, tomatoes, beans, peas, and corn. So we'll add a little fresh manure this year and leave it over winter. As you see, the corn's done really well this year.
Yeah, it's big, man.
I think
there's going to be a lot of snow. There's going to be a lot of snow. They say the snow as high as the cob, yeah?
Yeah, it could be quite the winter.
Yeah.
With a cool summer like it was, But anyway, this garden isn't just what you see. This is also the source of all our seeds for next year. This garden will provide us with the peas. I'm going to show you how this works. You take the peas. We take the certain peas, eat them, froze quite a few of them, and the rest of them we let them dry on the vine, and these will provide us with organic seeds from our organic garden for next year. The same goes for the beans, which are right behind you. They have a way to go yet before they're dry, and it also has to go for the corn. We use our own corn every year, simply by leaving a few corn at the end of the season. Put them in a glass jar once they're totally dry so the mice don't eat them, and the seeds are perfectly clean. You don't want your seeds to be dirty or contaminated in any way. And once they're perfectly dry, you put them in a glass jar for the winter. So we have the tomatoes here. A certain amount of these tomatoes we will eat, and a certain amount we will leave to rot and go in the ground. The same you'll see here of lettuce. This lettuce is just about to flower, and once it's flowered, it'll go to seed. And it'll provide lettuce next year. And a certain amount of our garden is simply self-seeding. The tomatoes and the lettuce and all those things.
You mean your tomatoes will self-seed?
Yeah, all these tomatoes that you see here are just grew here. They actually grew there, and John transplanted them in a row here.
Really? I did not know that tomatoes would do that.
Yes, they will.
But you have to leave a couple for that.
Yeah, you couldn't pick them all if you tried, I don't think.
Just
If you
leave
have a
some,
good look
don't
at
pick
these
them all.
bushes, this is one plant. And that's how many tomato plants are, how tomatoes are growing on it. And as you can see, there are so many tomatoes that you couldn't plant them all if you tried. So a certain amount of the organic produce, because this is full of vitamins and minerals. So this one's been eaten probably by a chicken or a mouse. This will go over the fence to feed a cow. It's full of vitamin C and other minerals. Any tomatoes that are faulty, we simply give over to the animals so they get good healthy food. The animals actually eat organic produce as well. So we try to keep the cycle of things being organic to keep going. The same goes for, now if you come forward a little bit, I'm going to show you something interesting.
They look happy calves, huh?
I want a photo with a cow. No?
A photo?
It's on the farm.
Cow's totally blind.
Yeah, is that a
She
cow?
can see a shadow. And she knows my voice. Did you notice her come over when we were talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows my voice. She's standing still because the calf is nursing, so
It's
she'll
right
stand
here,
perfectly still.
I see, honey.
She assumed that I brought her a treat, and I didn't. I'm a bad parent.
Yeah,
And what do you,
She
Mareen,
got green this morning at apples.
what do you do with the llamas then?
The llamas are here for their fleece, so we have them sheared every 3 years. A lady comes and shears them. So I was hoping to join a knitting group, but I was so busy this summer. I was calving in July. That way the calves don't get cold or freeze. And some did freeze to death the year before. So
Really?
we calved in July. Yeah, they're just the color of your hair. Just that color. Yeah. They're ready.
Well, actually,
white,
they're
white and black.
Naturally cold too.
Ayrshire is
Ayrshires are
Ayrshires are red and
Totally blind cow. Nice.
red colored horses because they can't have calves either. They can't breed or anything. They
They
abort.
have them on dairy farms here in Ontario. They couldn't milk them if they didn't have calves.
The ones like the red ones. Those are Ayrshires. I think.
Babies. Yeah, see, she's the big calf. She's taking all the milk. The other calf to that twin is smaller because this one's much
This
smaller.
one gets there first.
Yeah, she's always there first. See, there, the other little twin, I think that's her up on the hill over there.
Daisy?
Hey, it's dinner time! Come on! You're missing the... So this is our apple orchard, and we have never used chemicals on preserving the apples and the apple trees. We do prune the apple trees very carefully every year. This year what happened was that these trees were planted in such a fashion that apples come ready every month throughout the season. This is an early green. It's ready in August. The next tree, if we go around the corner, we'll see red apples on it. They're ready in September. And the tree after it is a russet, and it's ready in October after the first frost.
This is the September tree.
That's the only tree that had apples this year because it blossomed a little later. Well, there's a really nice russet up there, though. That's going to be nice. And it won't be ready for another month. Yeah. That's really nice. Whoever planted this garden was really
saying that.
thinking
Yeah.
an apple every month. So you can come out for breakfast every day, grab a fresh apple. And in the morning you're busy feeding the chickens and getting everybody organized and walking the dogs and feeding the cows. So what you do is you grab an apple in the middle of all that and have an apple for breakfast.
1 week.
No, that's it. Okay.
This is our 3rd month, so
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, and you're a long way from home.
yes.
So.
And I want to thank you for showing us around, Mareen.
Oh, you're
Mareen's
very
nice.
welcome. I hope that you can take some of my ideas home with you and keep them. Even if you have a little window box garden, in it you can put your own seeds, let your plants go to seeds, contain your own seeds for next year. And if you take a little piece of this farm home with you, the earth will be a better place.
There you go.